Hey everybody, you're watching Unboxing Thursdays. Tonight we're going to open up a little bit of this, a little bit of this, and it's not every week that you get to open an action figure of your guest. So stay tuned. That kind of tells us who's here tonight. So enjoy the show, and I hope you appreciate your weekly unboxing therapy. Now, this is where the fun begins.
What's today? It's Thursday.
Hello there, toy collectors. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around, and I am very excited to bring you this special review.
If anything, the Kim family, they're archetypes.
Which is sad, but not always a bad thing.
I'm okay. I have one. Do you see all the name?
Let's try them. Let's still try.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? I think I missed some syllables there. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around, and you're watching Unboxing Thursdays. What we do here is every week I open up some collectibles, and I get to do it with an awesome guest who's also a collector or has something to do with toys, and of course, you in the chat. So thank you so much for being here for Unboxing Thursdays. You know, we have some fun stuff to open tonight. I have a great guest, a friend of mine. Let's get into it. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun today. This has been an exciting one that I've been looking forward to. So my guest tonight, man, what can I say? You can catch him on 2 different shows on Netflix, Kim's Convenience, and of course Avatar: The Last Airbender, live action. And you can catch him on CBC Gem on Murdoch Mysteries, of course. One of my favorites, Star Wars: The Mandalorian on Disney Plus, and Ahsoka. Please welcome to the show a magnificent collector and a good friend, Mr. Paul Sun-Hyung Lee.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Yo!
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming back to the show.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thank you for asking me again.
Man, I'm excited, dude. I said in the intro, it's not every day you get to open the action figure of your guest. It's so cool. I mean, you're in Mandalorian and a bunch of Disney shows, and like that solidified you in like Star Wars fandom, man. And then now, after much campaigning and yelling and cursing for a Star Wars action figure of Carson Teva, you are now part of toy history, my friend. I'm cool. Very cool, dude. Come on, don't. Cool. I know you've had them for a few weeks, and you've done some unboxings on your live stream, but what was the initial reaction like when you got this in hand, man?
It's about time. That's all I'm gonna say. Hasbro, thank you very much for finally coming around. I'm talking to you, Mr. Steve Evans. If you're actually out there, Mr. Stevie 18.
Yeah, if you're even a real person.
Yeah, he's not. It's an avatar.
Yeah.
No, he's it's great. It's really, really great. It's been it is a dream come true, and it's one of those things that you don't ever think is going to happen. I mean, as a toy collector, it's a weird thing. It's kind of like, it's very surreal. I'll put it to you that way. But it's very gratifying, and it's awesome. But the problem is, now that you get a taste of it, you want more. Right. So it's like, oh yeah, that's great. It is a great figure, and I am honored, and I am absolutely blown away by the fact that this is a new sculpt. Like, it's a new mold. They didn't reuse any other body parts when they designed it. They used so this is a new body, right? So they made him a little bit beefier, which is great because they didn't repurpose any of the old X-Wing pilots, like a Luke body or whatever. Right. I think the details on the jacket are great. I'm very, very happy with the face sculpt. The helmet is awesome. The accessories that it comes with, the A280 blaster rifle is awesome. I've already been sent a whole whack of photographs of him in many, many positions with other action figures.
Oh,
all over
mainly
the
from
place.
Dole. Mainly from Dole.
Dole. Yeah, yeah. And the bitter troll out there, I know he sent me a whole whack of them as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's all the fun. I mean, that's the one thing when you're immortalized in plastic, it's just it's
They can do whatever they want to you.
indescribable, man. Yeah, no. So I mean, it's so much fun that everybody's clamoring for them. And I will admit, after years of yelling, half joking, where's my figure, Hasbro? Half joking.
Yeah. You put me in some weird spots, but yes, half joking.
Yeah. No, it's always with tongue in cheek,
Yes.
firmly in cheek with it. I get it. It's a business as well. As a collector, you're kind of like, yeah, well, I'm not like say Brian Posehn, who's in it for like 30 seconds, right? I've done a little bit more.
Just
I
a
know
tad.
I did him dirty. I did, Brian. If you're watching,
That's really not fair to him.
I know. He just caught a stray.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a dig at one of our friends, and instead
one of our friends, D. Sertle, if that is your real name, we've got a running gag about that. There you go, because he loves Brian.
I always thought the joke was that he looked like Brian Posehn.
Posehn? I don't know.
I don't know. It was your joke. What was it founded on?
I figured that's how you pronounce it. I mean, it's a weird spelling.
Yeah,
it's not his fault. That's how his parents. That's how it was spelled. Anyways,
it's all Daniel's
I digress.
fault. Absolutely.
But it is one of those things where the character that I play, he's kind of actively involved in a bunch of the series, and so it's like, well, when a character gets like 2 seconds of screen time, and it gets a figure, you're like, okay. Yep. And then another character gets one, you go, okay. And then you kind of go, okay, well, there's certain things like the Mandalorians, it's like they're interchangeable, right? Because it's a different paint app, they've got the molds, no faces required, blah, blah, blah. And you kind of like, oh, okay. Like, I'm not in the toy industry, right? I collect them, I buy them. And so I think like a lot of toy collectors, we get to scream into the void about the stuff that we want and about the stuff that
or into my cans on our live stream.
Exactly. So it's just one of those things. It makes for great fun content.
Yeah.
And again, it never serious about it. Just really sort of, it's a fun thing to sort of go on. Just like what I used to say, it was like Jimmy Kimmel when he used to complain that like that feud he has with Matt Damon, where he always say, "Oh, we have to bump Matt Damon from the show. It was too bad."
That's such a funny bit, though. Yeah, so I can see like the value.
There you go. And so that's what it was. It became a funny bit to do, and now they've stolen my thunder. However, now it's like, where's my other figures, Hasbro?
Right.
My character's got like 7 different looks. You already got the body now, so it would be a tremendous inefficiency in terms of the use of this mold if you don't release a couple of other looks.
Exactly. I think you kind of stumbled onto my next point. I was like, do you think it was a mistake that they did all brand new tooling and parts for you? Because then now you have the ability to go, why not just print another one with these slight change? So I think they've opened up that door for the joke to live on. I mean, that's, you have a good bit, run with it until it dies, or you get an action figure. That's my motto.
So we had a lot of fun announcing it too. I mean, Steve, he reached out and said, "Hey, wouldn't it be fun if you started commenting and then we would start this beef online, back and forth? We're just taking pot shots at each other." And I was like, "Yeah, take the piss out of me. Let's go. Let's have some fun." And we did. And he had way more fun than I thought he was going to. He's a very, very intelligent man, very quick-witted, and he roasted me hard.
You both, I think, fooled a lot of people, not me, but definitely kind of had everyone going. But the funny part was, even after the figure came out, I don't know if he knows it came out or that the bid is over, but he was still making jokes.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, happy birthday, Paul. Hope you wish you get a Hot Toys release." And I think he replied to the story, made some comment, and I laughed. I'm like, "Oh, we're still doing this."
Yep. No, he's not letting that go for whatever reason. It's fine.
I think it's a build up to Black Series. People have been saying to me, "We need a Black Series." Even in the chat today,
Right.
And I loved Black Series, but now I'm onto TVC, and I'm happy with this. I'm very excited for this. We got this. I got my copies with you and Daniel at Fourth Moon. Shout outs to Fourth Moon Toys. They're also doing a Star Wars convention here in around the Toronto area called We May the North Be With You. May the North be with you. And I did an interview with Chris from who's part of that event. And if you want more information, there's a video on this channel. But I'm excited for that too. They're going to the old Canada building that they used to put out Star Wars figures with and things like that. So I think it's really cool. But are you tired of opening this figure yet, or do you like every once in a while you're like, I'm bored, I need a fix, and then you'll go open another one?
No. I'm not tired. How could you ever get tired of opening up your own action figure?
So cool.
Which is and again, it's such a good figure too, right? Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm really, really happy with how it looks. I think the feedback from fans have been great too, and other toy collectors. It's a solid figure, right?
Yeah.
The sculpt is great. The helmet fits great. It's got a different look with the jacket. Already people have been modifying the figure by because the arms are they've got the jacket sort of molded onto it. So what they're doing is they're replacing the arms. So they pull the arms off, take off the jacket, which is more like a vest,
and put on pilot arms?
Other pilot's arms, and then you've got the full pilot look.
Whoa, Hasbro! I mean, that's someone just gave you the recipe.
No,
I'm sure they know.
I'm sure they're
I'm sure
they've got that.
Yeah.
So
they know what they're doing.
Yeah. So I have fun. I've been giving away a bunch of them on my channel.
Oh, that's the best.
Great. This is why you get them, so you can sort of share the love and the great incentives for people. And I've been autographing a bunch of them, that's awesome when you get a chance to autograph your own carded figure. It's awesome, man. It's awesome. I'm living the dream. So
somebody who is in your life that's very influential, of course, your lovely wife Anna. What was her reaction to A, getting more toys in the house, but B, an action figure of her man?
She hasn't really said anything about it, to be honest. She just sort of shrugs. No,
that's scarier, isn't it?
She's very proud. She's happy. It's great. She's helping me. She's really happy, especially when we ship them out to people. I guess maybe because we're getting rid of a bunch.
Yeah, I think so.
I bought like 20 of them from Fourth Moon. I bought them to give away. And Hasbro sent me a few, which is great. Hasbro US sent me a few. So it's been great. So, giving them out to friends and signing them and my folks, obviously. I keep forgetting to bring it to them. I've seen them twice, and every time I've forgotten to bring the action figure.
Oh, I would love to see that reaction, or just I don't need to be there, but just to hear what they would say. That's interesting. Would you say your parents are like traditional immigrant Asian parents? Like the old school. Like when I told the first time I had you on the stream, right? And my dad was over at my house, and I had bought a brand new microphone because you were coming on. Okay. And my dad comes over and he's like, "You bought more stuff." Well, he said it in Chinese, right? He's like, "You bought more stuff," and I'm like, "Yeah, the show Kim's Convenience, Paul, the guy who plays Appa, Paul's gonna be on my show tonight, so I got a new mic." And then he kind of like shook his head and walked away. Right? So I'm like, "Oh, well, I'm proud of this moment." And so it's like, what do you think your parents' reaction to their son being an action figure would be?
I think I know they're very, very pleased with it, because they used to buy me these toys. And now that I am one of these toys, they're like, "Oh my God, see, it wasn't a waste of money." Right?
Like, "Father, I am repaying you tenfold many years later."
Right. So,
you should give them a bunch, and they can give them to their friends.
Yeah, no,
right?
I'm sure that's what they're gonna ask for.
Yeah.
Is
that
it's a good
sarcasm?
idea. We need like 100 of them to give out to everybody at church. It's like, I don't get these for free, Mom and Dad.
Yeah, Hasbro, get Paul's parents. Where am I? Yeah, we should get a clip of your, like, maybe your family going, "Where's my son's action figure?" That usually works out well.
Yeah, that works. It only takes about 5 years.
Well, we should get started then.
There you go.
Yeah. What are you opening tonight, man?
I got a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna start off with, in the vein of the Simpsons. On my birthday, a good friend of mine sent me. Oh my gosh. This Krusty the Clown doll.
Damn
Right?
it! Hold on. Yeah, there we
You
go.
gotta
Yes.
begin. There you go.
Hey.
Krusty the Clown guy. And it's got the pull string, so it does a bunch of different sound fonts on it. So
It's a little far from the mic, I think.
yeah, nah, okay, no. So I guess it's a 3 for now for the testing, and I'm pretty sure if we unbox it, when we unbox it, there's probably a little like safety, like one of those little plastic tabbies that'll unlock, or you switch it to whatever and it'll unlock.
There's
more of the sound fonts. So
dude,
I got
like
this.
they did such a great job with that packaging. Like,
Oh, bang on.
I think I like their props line for the Simpsons a little bit more than their 5-inch figures.
Okay.
They got Moe's telephone.
Yeah.
And it plays sounds if you call, with I think prank calls and things like that. So it's fun, man.
This
I
is
think
this is great.
it's
I also
super
have
cool.
some Micro Galaxy Squadron stuff to open up. I got shipped to me actually from Jazzwares. One of the SDCC exclusives from 2025. The Darth
nice.
Vader and TIE Fighter in the hangar bay that lights up. So I'm going to be unboxing that. It was a really, really great surprise and a nice, generous gesture on their part. And I also ordered from the vault the Millennium Falcon and the Land Speeder action pack. So I've got those. And that's not it. I also got these great little this package from my friends at Corbanth Sabers.
Ooh.
Now, those of you who know me know I also collect replica lightsabers, and I have a whole bunch of them, and the majority of them. You okay?
Choked on the coffee.
Okay.
I don't know.
Coffee this late at night? Wow.
It's been a long day, my friend.
Okay. But yeah, I collect one. I collect the 1-to-1 scale replica lightsabers. The majority of them have come from Corbanth Sabers, and so they sent me a nice care package in there. So I've got a few of the little 0.45 scale replica sabers to show off. And to also pimp, because I'm actually getting one of the founders of Corbanth Sabers, Randy Johnson's going to be on my live stream this Sunday at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
Yeah, so Randy Johnson's going to be my special guest on Funboxing Sundays this Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And so we'll get a chance to look through the sabers and chat with him and, pimp some of their stuff, because it is, again, I have at least 15 sabers, and the majority of them are through Corban. So
Incredible. I love it. All right. We're going to open some stuff. We're going to say what's up to the chat. What I'm opening tonight is, of course, the Star Wars Vintage Collection number VC363. It's very close to my pin. Carson Teva. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Also, you are a Simpsons fan. I opened Barney last week, but I found these, I think, 2 weeks ago. Of course, this is, check my hand, Carl. And the awesome people at Fandrop sent over 2 sets. One of these is a Star Wars set. There's another Marvel set. They're like little tableau scenes, and then there's a piece of artwork there, and then a kind of like blind box. There's a chance to get like a different lightsaber or whatever trinket is inside. So I think combining a lot of elements of like blind box, but also, just collectible figures in here. So we're going to open that tonight as well. I got some stuff from Fan Expo Canada. Our good friend Johnny Cock is in town, and he's exhibiting, and I got some prints from him, and I want to show some of those as well. If you guys are interested, you should definitely check out Johnny Cock and his awesome artwork. From E-Collectibles, as you said, but wait, there's more. I grabbed the Joy Toy TMNT Krang. I'm very excited to check out. I don't know if we're going to get to this, but this Krang, this Joy Toy Turtle line is... Not only are they fun toys, the line is very, very flush within like the 2 years that it's been out, year and a half. So I got that and Casey Jones. E-Collectibles is at Fan Expo Canada if you guys want to buy some toys there. Chris from Four Horsemen is there, like up from the US. So I think that's really cool. It's like their first time here in Canada. So I have an interview with Chris from Four Horsemen on the channel right now for you to watch. But I mean, when I say right now, after this, and then there's going to be a new video for channel members tonight. Speaking of channel members, I'm going to do a quick channel member shout out. Paul, do you have a 5-minute timer ready to go? To go?
I do actually.
Oh, you keep one ready now?
Oh yeah, it's on my watch. Ready?
I love it. I'm not near the number of channel members as you, but I think 5 minutes will do. First off, yeah, you let me know when.
Oh, okay, I'll restart it.
You already started? Okay, we're just gonna go.
I'll start it. Wait. And 3, 2, 1, go.
Now. Alexander Eagleson, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. He says, hi, Paul, Kevin and Paul. Great to see you. Alexander Eagleson, great to see your name in the chat again. And always great when you're here with us. Thank you. We have a super chat from Taco Boy, the homie. He's so cool. I hope you get to meet Taco Boy one day in BC. Thank you for the super chat. Says congrats on the figure, Paul. Side note, me and my roommates from college survived finals thanks to Kim's Convenience. What an awesome show.
Amazing.
It is. It's I mean, every time we talk about it when you're on here, it makes you laugh and cry 1 second to the next, like very, very effectively. It was so well written and acted by you and everybody, so it is fantastic. If you haven't seen it yet, Kim's Convenience it's still on Netflix, right? Available
Netflix US, not in Canada.
US, Canada, CBC Gem still.
There you go. Yep.
Yes, awesome. We have in the chat. We have some channel members. Thank you so much for your support. If you have a quick second, hit the thumbs up on the video. We've got Video Power Gaming in the chat. We have Howl Base Runner. D Cirtle is here. I think I know recently why Shut Up Tommy has been his nickname, due to some of his off-color comments. Should we do the traditional countdown? 3, 2, 1.
Shut up, Tommy.
Very offensive. Dom Muchichiaro is here. Bitter Troll, Josh Brown. Dom, Josh Brown, everybody who shares this on social media every week. Appreciate you. Thank you. Torrentsu is here. Grumps, what's up? Wing or lose, of course. Angela Lee in the chat. Thank you so much for returning. Is she...
That's my sister.
Yes, it is. Is she excited to get an action figure?
I don't know.
Of Carson Teva? Let me know in the chat. PD Dubs, good to see you. Chris Babinski, welcome back. And Sam Rock, hope to see you at Fan Expo this week. Literally Action Figs is back in the chat. Torrentsu says, is it just me or does Kevin look extra Filipino today? Sometimes it just happens. There's no trying or extra. Just sometimes it happens. Tom Harris, welcome to the show. Hendo L, I recognize that name now. Welcome back. Bitter Troll, of course, if I haven't mentioned yet. He says, I hear he has 8 raccoons in a trench coat. Paul? You? Brent W., what's going on? Stumbling onto the last name. I'm not sure what that means, but thank you for being here, Brent W. Carrie Fanti, welcome back. John to the Ross, of course. RMD, what's up, man? Hello there, Kevin, Paul. The beef is still on till we get a TVC Teva X-Wing and more TVC Teva figures.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, get in that ship. Do you have a TVC X-Wing already?
I have 2. So right now he's in there. Little Carson is in there. I repurposed the big Starglider.
Little so I got him. Carson.
Yeah.
Did you? Oh, wasn't there also an Antok Merrick?
Yeah, and I have him too.
Very nice.
Yeah. So they're side by side.
You used to have little Boba in the outro for your stream.
Yeah.
Little
Carson. I actually got a 1/6 scale little Carson. So I might do a I might, if I have time, do a little Boba, little Carson
Yes.
sort of comedy duo.
But I have a suggestion. I'll voice Little Carson.
Ooh.
Because
That would be interesting.
if you do it, it's,
Yeah.
it's too on the nose. It's got to be a completely different end. Oh, on that note, I do have another topic for that. But let me finish this. Riley Bob, thank you for tuning in. Taco Boy says, I think E-Collectibles has them. Yes, go check out E-Collectibles. Save 5% off your order with code Toying Around while I'm still scrolling. Taco Boy says, no donations this week at church, but we got tape, like the donation plate when they pass it down and then just people put money in, they put your figure. And it's you. You're sitting there.
That's what I do. I just put my fig in.
Yeah, you should just start. Yeah, man. Like, what's the best situation where it does not call for you to give someone an action figure?
Jury duty?
Your Honor, I don't think I'm.
I don't
can
think
do
juror
this.
number 7 is here. And like they pan over.
It's
and
just,
it's just like Carson Teva sitting there.
it's fallen over too in a sitting pose. Yeah,
That's
I can
kind.
see that. Oh, that's time. Oh, Matchy Toy.
It goes by fast, man.
We got off tangent. Matchy Toy, Bitter Troll, Tom Harris, Chamba, good to see you. Matt Logic 44, of course, Mr. Ryan Clark. Thank you. It's good to see all those friends in the chat. Doombot 9000, Carrie Fanti, Paul Morales. All right, judge not unless you can do your roll call faster.
There you go.
All right.
So does that mean you have to give away that figure?
I mean, I have to open this. This is what
Right.
people came to see. They don't want.
because you already have another one.
Can I show? Should I show my other one?
Oh, sure. Did I swear on it?
Yeah, you can. You've written worse. So, I'm at San Diego Comic-Con and someone from the Hasbro booth goes, "Hey, you're friends with Paul, right?" I'm like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Oh, I asked Paul one time to sign my poster, and apparently he asked you to write, 'Hey Hasbro, where's my figure?'"
Yeah, he did.
It's so fun. Yeah, and I'm hearing the story on the show floor in San Diego. I'm like, God, Paul, I can't escape this joke.
It's a good joke. It's a good bit.
It's a good bit.
It's a good bit.
I'm standing by it. All right, so this is my encased.
Ooh, nice. Not acrylic though. All right, that's cool.
Nobody's an acrylic in this house for TVC. Keep toying around. Thank you.
Yeah,
Super cool. This is going on the TVC wall.
that's cool. I couldn't write "fuck you, Daniel" on it because it would have been too obscure.
Yeah, why write it on mine? Why?
I know.
That makes no sense. All right, what are you excited to open first, or do you want to do commentary while I open this guy?
Oh no, it's your show, man. It doesn't matter. Yeah,
right.
we can do simultaneous openings. This one seems fairly simple though.
I want to
So-
see you open this.
What's that?
The crusty.
All right. Well, but I'm sure people. Okay.
I'll still open.
So this is from a company called Jack's Pacific,
Jack's Pacific.
and very very pleased with this. I knew they had a Simpsons line out, which is great. There was another line of Simpsons dioramas, like years before, like decades ago.
Yeah.
And I started collecting some of them, and those were the electronic ones where you place it on a diorama and certain sound fonts would get unlocked and whatnot. And I had like Homer's workstation at the nuclear power plant, the sofa, and so like I had all these things. But the Grail that I wanted was Comic Book Guy, basically. But he only came. The only way you could get him was in the diorama, and that was like gone.
Dude,
So-
I have a comic book guy somewhere. He's
Do you?
not in the best condition because I used to work at a comic book shop. So I'm like,
okay.
I need this.
Yeah.
Because he has some of the best lines.
Yeah.
Especially when we hang out with so many nerds. It's like, are you the creator of High and Lows? Because you were making me laugh.
Right.
Like, so I had that guy at my desk at work. But if I find it, If does he play sounds in any other dioramas?
They were supposed to be able to. So if you put them on, like if you put him in the like Homer's workstation, he was supposed to be able to say some of his stuff.
Man.
So I mean, I think it was a great idea, and you see them popping up everywhere now, right? Like they are actually showing up in a lot of the vintage stores. I know Treehouse Collectibles, for example, they've got a whole shipment in where like people were getting rid of their collection, selling off their collections and stuff. So they're available there, and like the allure, like the like I was tempted for a while, but I still have a whole bunch of them in a box that I have no room to put out, so I've sort of stayed away. But yes. But Aquaman. How could you possibly? I can't remember the rest of it. It's like,
I say this on Dole's channel all the time because they're always talking about DC and like old DC comics and like arguing about this and that. And every once in a while, I'll just have to send a super chat and go, "But Aquaman, you cannot marry a woman with no gills. You're from two different worlds."
Ooh, I wasted my life.
One of the best characters. You've mentioned you collect Hot Toys, you collect a lot of Star Wars stuff, sabers, Micro Galaxy Squadron, physical media, helmets. But one of the things that we have in common, like we love The Simpsons.
Yes. Who doesn't really? And
I don't know. There's some people.
Not
friends of mine.
Not friends of mine either. But the question is really though, but which version of The Simpsons are you a fan of? Like, have you been watching the new stuff?
No, like seasons 1 to like 12, maybe.
There you go.
Yeah,
and I think that's pretty much it. Like a lot of the Simpsons quotes, the majority, I'd say like 99% of anybody who quotes The Simpsons, it's from those first 12.
Right.
And then after that, because those are the most quotable. That's when I think The Simpsons really was the most relevant. Mm-hmm. And now it's just sort of they've been. I mean, Simpsons tapped out the game, the mobile game.
That's finally. Right. You love that game.
Oh my god, I played it for like since 2012. So like for 13 years.
That's impressive.
I played that fucking game for every day because they're all time based, and all I was doing is just like
resetting their tasks,
just doing it, and just doing my thing. And then they shut down the server, and I thought, what am I gonna do? I don't miss it. I'm like, oh my god, I
have so much more time now. I have my life back.
My life.
Yeah, you became comic book guy, dude. I'm surprised. I'm glad they had the servers up for that long.
Yeah,
that's
well. I mean, for a while you could still buy stuff from it,
right?
Like they were still like, do you want to buy more coins? I'm like, no, thanks. I can make my own thing.
I'll just play for free.
Yeah, do you want some donuts? It's like, yeah, no, I can. I've got donut generators now, so
right.
What's up, Flash?
All right, let's see you open this thing. It's a lot of fun. I have a story to tell you about that after you open it.
Let's do it. So I'm gonna, and I love that because it is screen accurate.
Yeah,
right to the Halloween episode.
My kids think it's hilarious. For those who don't know, Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors. There's a spoof, right? Of Homer goes into a shop, buys a mysterious toy, which is cursed.
Yes.
And it's the Krusty doll. And this is it. This is like a prop out of the show for you to own. And as a Simpsons fan, I think it's super cool. Shout outs to Jax. Shout outs to Johnny, who works on this line. He does some awesome stuff. I don't know if you've seen on social media, there's like a Simpsons Halloween advent calendar. You just tripped me out with the screen flip, even though I have the same technology. But I think the Costco's in the US. I don't know if Canada, there's a advent calendar from Jax with Treehouse of Horrors figures inside.
Wow.
So I want to check that out.
I want that.
I didn't spoil the outcome of the episode, Chris. There you go.
To be fair, that episode is like it's more than 15 years old, bro. So
yeah, watch it again and give me a refresher on what happens. What's up, Dole? Dole says off to a rap party. Was he here earlier? Did he say hello?
Dole?
He's off to a rap party. He's going to rap.
This is his way of checking in and checking out in one fell swoop. So he's off to a rap party.
Minimal commitment. I like it. I should learn. Dude, all right.
So this is awesome because it's looking like there is an actual good and evil switch back there. Batteries. These are instructions, which I love because they tell us what to do. And so let's free up Krusty here. He's got the little plastic tabs. I will free him with my clippers.
By the way,
Yes, sir.
regardless of it being a plush body toy, it's a solid, well, maybe not solid, maybe like a rotocast plastic head.
Oh, the head,
And
yeah, the head.
It
sculpt is
looks
great.
so good.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, I've been like getting into vinyl figures, right? And they're just
Yes.
static. And that head on the Krusty Paws is like, it's perfect. It's so good. The 3D, whenever you get a 2D animation character into a 3D toy form like this, it's super cool. And they did a great
100%.
job with it.
They nailed it. They really did.
Hey, we've got Steve 3.
Dave, is he making fun of the fact that I'm using this? he's got an issue with these clippers.
What's wrong with those?
I don't know. He says they're gigantic, and it's like
They are.
Oh, okay. You know why, Steve? Because it's a tool. It's an actual wire clipping tool. They're not like little nippers for sprues on model kits. This is like an actual like tool.
A real builder uses those, not
There you go.
model kits. Yeah. You heard it here first from Paul's mouth. That's what I would have little Carson saying, by the way.
There you go.
There it is.
Gonna do the surgery. There it is. You had it switch to evil.
There's your problem.
Oh, good. Look at that. Oh, and you can actually switch it.
Yup.
Still the same. It's all the same. Hold on. Let's see.
No, I think if you flip it to evil and cycle it again, it plays some different ones.
I'm Krusty the Clown, and I love you very much. I'm Krusty the Clown, and I don't like you.
So, just the same.
That's weird. It's supposed to play different when you
This is on good. So let me just see here.
Okay. While you figure that part, the instructions part out, I'm going to tell you what happened. So before I went to San Diego Comic-Con, I intended to get you this for your birthday.
Aw.
And I'm like, I'll order it when I get back because I don't know if Amazon does like scheduled delivery. So whatever. So I go. And I went to that Toy Tuber event.
Yeah.
Right? Dole was there. Steve 3 was there.
I got it.
Is it playing different now?
Yeah, I figured
Okay.
it out. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, first of all, there is a little switch back here that you have to toggle over. So the first,
is it
the
that
switch was over. It was the sample one because the pull string is attached, is accessible, and so they'll often have that. Now I switch it over to the actual sort of settings. So here's.
Oh, I love you, Homer. But coming home to you makes it all worthwhile.
That's when he comes home from work and he's all tired.
Isn't he?
A sponge bath. And I love you very much. Oh, here, let me get that for you. Yeah, you buried me a couple of times. But coming home to you makes it all worthwhile.
Now let's switch it to evil.
Yeah, I'm Krusty the Clown, and I don't like you. You think your thoughts can stop me? Well, they're making me dizzy.
Guys, if you're a Simpsons fan,
Stupid idiot.
you
What's
need
that?
this.
Yeah,
Like for Simpsons fans in the chat, you need to find this.
This is amazing.
Yeah, you stupid idiot. I'm Krusty the Clown. I don't like you.
This is great. This is
It's
awesome.
so good.
I love this. I will never get sick of this.
I know, and it just looks great if you just put it on your shelf, keep the box, right?
Yep.
They like that's a box you can't throw out.
No.
But so at the Toy Tuber event, a bunch of toy companies gifted some stuff to be prizes for giveaways. And Jack's Pacific gave a prize pack of 2 of these Krusty dolls,
Wow.
some other Simpsons toys. And I'm assuming because there's 2 talking Krusties, it was supposed to be like multiple gift prize packs, but they gave it away to one person. So this one person won all that stuff.
What?
And I'm like, yeah.
Wow.
I'm like, that's awesome. So I'm sitting at the bar later on in the event, and Steve 3 comes up to me, and he's like, he goes, "Oi!" I don't think he's Australian, but he's like, "Do you like The Simpsons?" I'm like, "I love The Simpsons." He's like, "The guy who won the prize pack doesn't have space for this, for his stuff. He doesn't want it."
Wow.
And he's like, "Does anyone want this?" He's like, he's looking around to see if anyone wants this. So I'm like, "Yeah." So shout outs to Jesse. He gave me all that stuff. So I'm like, what am I gonna do with 2 Krusties? And then Dole's friend Alice was there, and she was interested. And I'm like, all right, here, take one. So I gave her one Krusty, and I got one for myself. And I came back, and I'm like, all right, I definitely have to order this like right away to you. So that I'm like, I already got to handle it at like my unit at home, my copy at home. And my kids were like, "Oh, cool, a Krusty doll." And my son pulls the rope. It's like, "I'm Krusty the Clown, and I love you." And then he pulls it again, and it's like, "I'm Krusty the Clown, and like, and I hate you." And dude, he was laughing so hard. He was on the floor, like he was dying, because he didn't know the episode.
Right.
He didn't know a toy could talk and say stuff like that.
Right.
So
It blew
he's
his mind.
yeah. And then when we flip the switch, and then it's like, whatever he says, like, "So long, fat boy," or something like that. Dude, it was over. Like the toy won them over again.
That's
when it
amazing.
happened. It's
Nice.
It's great. So we are Krusty brothers now. Because I'm like, once I got that, I'm like, Paul's gonna love this. And as a Simpsons fan, I'm like, I knew you have to play with it.
It's the best. Thank you so much. It's such a great birthday present. And I will admit, I was like, it showed up, and I was like, I have no idea what this is, right? And I got the stink eye from Anna. I was like, I don't know, I didn't order this. So it was great when it came, because then she said, "Oh, this is from Kevin." You told her about it, right? So,
Well, I had to verify your address for reasons, but I also hate that. I think she's playing into a character that she's annoyed with all the toys that you get, or I'm not sure it is a character. But either way, I felt I was very hesitant to be like, "So what's your address?" and expect a package. Thanks.
this is great.
It was
because
worth it.
honestly, I don't know if I like. This is something that I kind of go, wow, that's really cool, but I wouldn't buy for myself, right? So
yes.
that's perfect.
For
It's
the-
absolutely perfect.
For the man who has every Star Wars toy, I have
Well,
to.
Not every,
Now he has this.
but soon. I mean, yeah.
I had to take the Krusty out of my out of the box to bring it back.
Yeah.
I flattened the box
Yes.
in my suitcase, and then
Okay.
it was just a Krusty in my carry-on. And I wonder the person who had
Scanned
to,
it?
yeah, it looks in and it's like, hey.
Can you imagine if it spoke as well? I hate you.
Oh, if something shifted inside
Yeah.
and pulled the string. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I'd be in El Salvador with DK,
Right away.
straight to jail. Johnny Cock, what's going on, Johnny? Thank you for your super chat. You did not have to super chat once again, but you know what? I'm going to open my stuff too and show off the artwork. But Johnny says, hello from the Panago across the street from the convention center. Great seeing you today. Dude, I'm so glad you're here. We're going to hang out this weekend. Do you know what Panago is?
It's a restaurant, like a
Okay.
food place.
Food place.
Well, they serve like pizzas and like it's like a food court type thing.
Oh, okay.
But no.
But Johnny's in town, and he is a spectacular artist. And I got some prints today from him. He's always in the chat, and he's always supportive. So I'm like, I got to go get some stuff because he's got some cool artwork. Have you watched? I forgot if I asked you. Have you watched K-pop Demon
Yes, sir.
Hunters? Yes,
Yeah, loved it.
loved it. Awesome. Well, he has a print. This one right here.
Oh wow.
My kids love Derpy.
Right.
He's great. And then they're like, remember, they're like, why does the bird keep wearing the hat? And it's like, I made it for the tiger, but he keeps stealing it.
Yes.
Yeah, so I wanted to grab this for sure when I saw it. And he's got a deal. He's at the con, friends. Buy 2 prints, get 1 free. And then here we have Huntrix. Look at that.
That's great.
And these are printed on like a nice, heavy stock. There's his embossed logo behind this square one. So there's that. And then he also does some anime characters. So this is from one of my current favorites. We have Okarun from Don. And by the way, Johnny Cock goes to conventions across America and Canada. So follow him on Instagram. If he's at the con near you, go support somebody from the chat, a very talented artist. He's from BC. You guys hung out, right?
Yes. Yes.
Sweet. So there's Momo.
There you go.
Momo and Granny Seiko. By the way, these are fantastic. For people who watch Don to Don, I got the SH Figure Arts figure for... Oh, I can do a side-by-side so everyone can see what it looks like. Do you watch any anime, Paul, or it's just whatever comes along that someone recommends to you?
Yeah. We started watching, Dole recommended one. We started watching it in Vancouver a few months ago. Yeah, that's amazing.
Well, if Dole recommended it, I can kind of take a guess what it is.
I can't remember what it's called.
You're
But
like, well, I'm into hentai now.
Yeah. It's Buk something.
It's pronounced bukake.
It means to paint.
Apparently.
Yes. No, it was a one with about a person who, when they get wet, when they get splashed with water, changes their form from like a guy to a girl. Basically, they swap gender. And
Is that Ranma?
I think that's what it is. So we started watching that, which was fun, but we couldn't get through the whole. Like, I mean, we literally just, hey, who's that?
Well, this is
Kayla's.
Johnny's. There's the prints. There's Johnny's setup at Fan Expo.
Nice.
He's right across from friends of the show, Fearless Fred, and of course Nick for their book Dead Romans book. They're right there in Artist Alley. So go into that corner. Go support these incredibly awesome creative people. We have our good friend in the chat. Thank you for the super chat, DK. First of all, DK, appreciate the super chat. I love you. We miss you. It says, hey, Butter Nation. Hey, Kev. Hey, Paul. Happy belated, my good sir.
Thank you. Thanks, DK. Sorry, I didn't recognize it was you.
It's definitely a new name in the chat, but DK started his first YouTube review, so everyone go follow. He doesn't even know his own channel name, but type those letters together and you'll come up with a video. But also, DK, you can just give me the money in person, and this doesn't go to Paul's birthday anyway, because no, we'll yeah, DK, thank you. It's good to see you back in the chat. There you go. Everyone says Ranma. There.
Ranma. Okay.
It's been around, and I don't know. Is there a remake? Is there a continuation in current times? Just EMT me. Yeah, just PayPal me and then say check your phone, and I'll read the message from now on. DK, love you, dude. All right, we're gonna open this Carson Teva. Any advice?
Do it. Just cut away from yourself.
No dice.
Right? And yeah.
We have Steve Evans is going to be here at the there's going to be a Hasbro Star Wars and Marvel panel on Saturday morning at Fan Expo Canada, and he's going to be here. He's got the HasLab LAAT prototype
/I
/I infantry. He'll be bringing it here, and it's going to be on the show floor. But also, I'm excited for that panel.
Mm-hmm.
What if there's a Carson Teva Black series?
Yeah, I don't think so. Don't hold your breath.
We've been holding.
Yeah.
All right.
Away.
So I backed Landspeeder Luke, his Patreon again, because I started 3D printing more, and he's got this really cool solution for displaying your vintage collection once you've cut them off the card.
Okay.
So it's a frame that holds up the empty card. Like there's a base, and then there's a frame that goes around the glue area, and it's black plastic. So it covers the glue, and then you can still stand your figure in front of it, but now it's outside of the bubble.
Yeah.
So Landspeeder Luke is awesome. If you have a 3D printer and you're looking for Star Wars props, 1/12 scale, I'm gonna scale them down for vintage collection, but I'm back on that Patreon to 3D print stuff.
Nice.
Should I give this one away?
Sure.
Sign the warranty paper or whatever that thing is. All right, here we go.
I like the helmet. It's great.
Is there any detail missing on this, on the helmet, or is it like it's perfect?
No, it's pretty spot on, man. Like,
look at the size of this thing.
They did such a great job on it.
Wow. Wow, this helmet is so tiny it barely fits on my pinky, and they're able to get, not just these little different emblems there, but even this
sliced onion.
Is that what that is?
That's what they call it.
Oh,
the
okay.
Sliced onion, and then the victory markings of the little symbols on the on the curve.
Yeah.
There, those are the and I like that it's squishy, so you can fit it. Like
very well done.
It fits around the head really well. Like it doesn't look like a bobblehead when it's on.
Right.
Like it's perfect.
Ooh, there it is. I have a really great 1/12 scale head sculpt of you from Customs by Machu.
Right.
And I never got a second kind of X-Wing pilot to put that on. But man, that's so great, dude.
And every piece on him is new.
They retooled him for you.
Yeah. Love it.
You're setting the standard, man.
So
hey,
cool.
There you go.
What an honor.
Little diaphragm action. Up. All right, let's get his blaster.
Very posable.
Hey guys, I don't like ketchup. Wait, why do you sound like Hank Hill?
I don't know, Kevin. Why do I sound like Hank Hill, you racist?
Right. Okay. Yeah. That's what I want. Speaking of voices. Let me get back to this. All right.
Okay.
So, how come, like, you've got a great voice, right?
Okay.
You do voice acting also, right?
Yeah.
Why are there like a George Takei type, like really good kind of deep baritone-ish Asian voice, or like a Daniel Day Kim? We were watching Butterfly the other day. He's got a great voice.
Yeah.
I feel like very smooth, right? Deep. You guys all have. How come like the Korean and Chinese have? The Korean and Japanese have that good deep voice, but there's no like good, like Chinese deep voice guys out there.
Chow Yun-Fat has a great voice.
You think? Does he?
I think so.
I don't know. Like I was talking about it with my wife, and I'm like, I can't think of any. Is that? I'm a little. That's another thing I like about you. Great voice.
Oh,
but
thanks, man.
There's a pattern, and I'm waiting for like a great Chinese actor with a good.
Tony Leung. He's got a great voice.
Does he have a nice? You know what? I'm glad I brought it up because now you're bringing up some good names. I'll have to go research.
just trying to think.
Sometimes when I get a
Donnie Yen
cold,
has a very distinct voice.
distinct. There's distinct, but then it's like, you know, when you hear like a George Takei do his "Oh my," and it's like, and it's just so, it's
Yeah, but
just,
that's
you know,
English is like that's the thing. He's very fluent in English. Donnie Yen isn't, right? So you're gonna get a little bit of the, you know, sometimes you're not as confident in terms of your like. I'm sure my Korean sounds really weak because you kind of start doing this a little.
because my
Right?
wife said, you know, when you speak Chinese, like a lot of it is really high, like the intonations are high, so maybe that's why
Yeah.
it's not as common. When I get a cold, sometimes, you know, I get a great Boys to Men voice, you know,
Yeah.
when in the bridge of the song, and he
Yeah.
just starts talking, he's like, "Baby," and you know, says whatever. But I can't. You guys got it locked down, man. I'm quite envious. There you go. Chris says, I was listening to some of Paul's voice acting for Mr. Parks today.
Mr. Parks.
Parker Parks for Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Mr. Park.
Oh, just one, no S.
Yeah, Mr.
No
Park.
S. There you go. More voice acting.
Yeah, but I have to. He doesn't have a voice like this. He's very much just my voice.
But yours has a little bit of that bass in there too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Answer for your type of Asians.
Okay. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think because when you speak Chinese, it's very high pitched.
When I
Especially
speak Chinese?
When you speak Chinese, it's just a mockery. But you've never done it, so I wouldn't know. But when people, in general,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, when I'm yelling at people and I'm driving, dude, is this the same blaster where you're in the X-wing and you're telling the Mandalorian, you know, how about you, whatever, what did you say to him in the ice caves with the spiders?
Say what? Why don't you guys help me fix this thing up? And you know, I'll be on my way. And then we say, why don't you fix that transponder of yours? And next time we won't blast you out of the sky or something like that.
So
and then I
good.
remember getting some grief from people saying, "Oh, why didn't they help him?" It's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that we were space repairmen."
Right.
Right? Dude runs from you, you save his ass, and then you fix his ship. No, he's lucky he's not in jail. So
When you say like you've gotten some grief, do people say this to you, or it's just comments about the character you've seen online?
a little both.
Really?
Yeah, a little both. To be honest.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. It is interesting because it's like, yeah, especially when people come because I didn't write it. First of all, I didn't write
exactly.
it,
You're the
Second
actor.
of all, it's like it's I play that character. I am not that character, so I didn't actually leave anybody behind. Right. So, but it's fun. I mean, it's one of those things. It's amazing how people blur those lines sometimes, especially online, right? With the comments and stuff like that. I remember when I was at GalaxyCon Richmond, I did this little social media thing for them, and they were asking me questions, and they're asking about Uncle Iroh, and people are like, see the whole theory that, you know, Uncle Iroh is actually a war criminal. Why does he get a free pass and blah, blah, blah. And so I responded very tongue in cheek, but, you know, with a little bit of truth that I don't believe he is a war criminal. He fought in a war,
Right.
for a side that was immoral, but that doesn't mean everything he did was a war crime. And so I just sort of went into that. And then the response, the backlash, people were just losing their minds over that, right? And going, oh, and they talk about the Geneva Convention and stuff. And
Oh
it's
my
like,
God.
this is not that there is no such thing as the Geneva Convention in the world of Avatar.
Yeah, they're not
That's-
ruled by those same events.
Yeah.
What the hell?
So it's very, very interesting stuff like that. And they go, well, he laid siege to a city, and it's like, well, see you, Steve. Bye, Steve.
Bye, Steve. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
We've made him Australian. He's Australian, right? Yeah, because he needs it. But people they were just that's right. They're saying that, oh well, you laid siege to a city and all these things that people suffered. It's like that's war.
That's war.
If you're in a city and the forces are defending it, if you try to flee, I mean, that doesn't make it. It's a very funny. It's a show. It's an animated series, based on an animated series, and people really got all like really into that debate. Onto what is this? And it's like, oh no, he is a total war criminal. How come he blah, blah, blah. She's like, okay, I'm just gonna click on something else now.
Okay, so yeah, it is. There are people who I guess could get lost in that world, but I think it kind of shows like, hey, there's some like super passionate fans of that property, and season 1 of Avatar has already come out.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So do you carry that with you, knowing how beloved this property is, and of course the character who you play, Uncle Iroh, is that like on your mind often?
Honestly, it's I remember when it got cast, or when I was in the running for it, I wasn't thinking about that. I wasn't thinking about this is a beloved character that everybody, and there's a huge responsibility. It was one of these things where it's like, oh, I really wanted the part because it's a great part,
Right.
and I wasn't thinking about how people would react to it. I was thinking about, oh my God, what an opportunity to play a great part. And I don't think it really dawned on me, or I really realized what I was getting into until after I got cast. And then, when it becomes real, you're like, okay, I really wanted it. And I wasn't thinking about, but if you screw this up, you're going to get a lot of grief from it. I didn't even think about that, because in my mind, it was like, I guess you call it the confidence of an actor. It's like, you don't accept the role and kind of go, well, I'm going to fuck this up. And
Right.
It's going to be, like, oh, what? You don't go into it. You go into going, I want to play this part. I think I can do it. I believe I can play this part really, really well. And I'll do a really good job of it, and make people proud. That's the thing. And then when you go get into it and you read the scripts, and then, the show took so long to make and to release. And in that time, and people have time to just think and speculate and fill the ether with theories and gripes and comments, and everybody with a thought in their head or an opinion felt that they were the God-given expert on everything to just sort of, espouse whatever theory or whatever thoughts they had onto it. And I think a lot of people forget that there are actual human beings involved in the creation of these things, and these human beings have feelings and their own sets of doubts, and no one's trying to piss you off by playing
Right.
a character poorly type thing. But there was, even before any of the show had been aired, there were people who were forecasting the demise of the show and saying it was going to be garbage, or the big dire warnings, don't do what M. Night Shyamalan did. The whole thing. And it was
Right.
just one big echo chamber, because it didn't feel like there was one original thought that was bouncing around out there. Like one person says something and everybody sort of gang piles onto it, and then it just becomes, it just repeats ad nauseum, right?
Yeah. If there's no response to, then it's just like, we'll just keep putting that out there.
Yeah.
For those
And I think that's
people.
what it is. Some of it is just attention getting. I'd like to think that some of it is just an impassioned fan base that is hungry for anything, and just sort of like filling that time and expending that energy. That's when it really starts to sink in that, oh, if they don't like what I'm doing, a little bit of that worry sort of sets in, right? But I was of the mindset of, I cannot replace Mako. Can't do it.
Mhm.
Not going to do it. I'm not his replacement. I'm not going to do a poor imitation of what Mako had created. That exists in that form. He and Greg Baldwin afterwards, who kept the legacy going after Mako passed away. That is a fully formed, that is its own actualized perfect thing. And it would be folly, absolute folly, to try to copy that or imitate that or mimic that, because it would just it would always seem hollow or derivative, and I didn't want that. And that's the risk. It's the whole, well, this is an adaptation. It's not a shot for shot remake. We're not trying to recreate the exact same thing because it already
Right.
exists. So, and there's some risk in that whenever you try something different. And for me, different meant, honoring the legacy of Mako, but also honoring who that character was and not trying to, I have to bring some of myself as an artist into this interpretation, right? Otherwise, you know what, you could get anybody to do it. If you're just going to mimic, you could hire somebody who's really good at copying voices. And AI, that's literally what AI does. It just samples, copies, and regurgitates something out, which is an amalgamation of everything. It's the perfect imitator, basically. I didn't want that. I needed to bring something of myself and focus on something of Iroh that I was getting from the scripts that the writers were focusing on to create this character. And so it was with a little bit of trepidation, that you embark on this journey, and you kind of go, well, this is how I'm going. I'm going to capture the heart, and it's got to be the relationship. And that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to sound like him. I'm not going to, the humor in the script wasn't there like in the animated series where he's very jovial, very jokey. And, in book one, you're kind of going, who is this weird old guy? He's kind of funny with the dad jokes and all this stuff. But, like right away, we were pulling for that relationship stuff between Zuko and Iroh. And I think initially people were like, I don't know if I like this. But then the funeral scene in episode 4 really just slammed it. And then it just won everybody over. And they're like, oh, okay, I get it. And then you go on from that point. But it's you take those risks, and people, I'm very grateful for the people that sort of like didn't denounce it immediately because they didn't like it right away. It was a wait and see. It's like, well, let's see. We're only seeing little snippets. Let's see what he can actually do when he's doing a scene or, driving a scene or lifting a moment. Let's see what that's all about. Instead of, I remember this poor freaking Lizzie, she who played Azula, Lizzie Yu. There was a screen cap of her that they released, and she's playing Azula. And the amount of people that jumped on her because, oh, she looks too sweet. I can't believe it. She's gonna be terrible. Blah blah. It was a freaking screen cap. You hadn't seen any of her work, but you had this really loud fan base that was like deriding her and like putting her down because she didn't look evil enough. Come on, man! Like that's ridiculous, and that's sadly the knee-jerk reactionism and that sort of immediate backlash is something that is very off-putting for performers and would scares a lot of people. And I don't blame them, especially if you're younger and you're being attacked for something. Like, judge somebody afterwards or like watch the whole body of work, see what they can actually do before you write anybody off. And I think that's the big thing. And Lizzie, to her credit, she used that as fuel, and I think she's absolutely crushing it. I thought she did a great job in season 1. I've seen her work in season 2. We're shooting season 3 right now, and I think, she is an actor's actor. She is
that's awesome.
Prepped. She is professional. She's been working her ass off, as have all the kids on the show. So,
I love that.
Yeah. So to answer your long question, short, it's like you kind of think about it a little bit, but for me, and I tell them too, it's like you can only control what you do.
Yeah.
That's it. You can't control how people are going to react to it. You can't control fans. You can't do any of that stuff. So all you can do is your best. Excellent work. Be prepped. Do the homework. Be collaborative. Listen to directors. Listen to writers. But go with your gut because you are portraying this character.
Yeah.
Right. They don't. And then we have fantastic an acting coach who's there to help everybody, which is amazing. Sarah's amazing. And it's a whole team effort to bring Avatar to life. And I really, really do wish people would remember that it is, it's a lot of moving pieces. There are a lot of people trying to bring this to life for you. Right. And if it doesn't land right for you, don't take it personally. And whatever you do, like, you remember, like, no one's no one sets off to do a shitty job,
Right.
do a bad job or this or that. So if you've ever had to create something, if you've ever created something and had to be vulnerable enough to put that out there, you know that feeling, right? So just the big thing that I've done that myself. As when I was younger, if I didn't like something, I'd rip it to shreds. Because
Yeah.
and I'd be clever and this and that, and it'd be funny and cutting. But I've pulled away from that because now I know how the sausage is made, type thing. And it's just like you have to be way more mindful. And it's just empathy, simple empathy. We kind of go, there are ways of saying you didn't like it without being an asshole.
I feel like what you just said could be applied. Obviously, you're talking about Avatar, but also like we both talked about a lot of Star Wars in our years of friendship too, and that applies there as well. And I think you make a great point. Like, if we go up to bat at baseball, I'm not saying I'm going up there to strike out. Like, I'm going to do my best to get a hit, get on base, do what I'm in the lineup for, and help the team get a W, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it'd be crazy to think otherwise. You mentioned there's a lot of younger actors on the show. Is that some of the things you kind of give? Do they come to you sometimes to for some advice, or like is something that all the stuff you mentioned now, like just the gist of it of what you give them, that like the most you can do, really impart?
I mean, it's not like, so season 1 it was Dallas Liu and I a lot together, and he's a fine young actor, and it's like a wonderful human being. And so we used to hang out all the time. So we just chat. Hey, Yoko. It's been a while. Wow, Yoko. That's a name. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Hope you're well, Yoko.
I also hope you are well.
So Dallas and I talked a lot. We just would chat, and there were times where he'd be a bit frustrated about something, and we'd just chat, and it was great. It's not a spoiler, but like we spend a lot less time together in season 2. Basically, because if you know the series, they kind of go their separate ways for a bit. And so my interaction with the rest of the cast, I didn't interact a ton with Gordon anyways, because we're chasing the Avatar, we're never together with him, and that sort of continues on. Same with Ian, because it's the Yang gang, right? Like they're all together and they're off doing their adventure, so they're always together, and I'm very rarely on set with them, right? It's like two different storylines and whatnot. But there are times like where there is sometimes that crossover where we're in the green room, like we're on location and they're shooting their stuff out, and I'm going to be shooting after they're done, and so there's a little bit of crossover and stuff. But just I had some great conversations with Lizzie and Dallas and Ian and Gordon, and they're all great kids. Like they're all like kids. Good Lord, they're all great. I call them kids because they could be my kids. Like literally, they're all sort of young enough to be my kids. And it's just what's lovely is there's a thirst for knowledge. They want to know. And so they'll maybe not ask directly, but like when I do talk about, which isn't, too often, but like when I start talking about the business and my perspectives on it, they listen, which is really, really great too, and then they have follow-up questions and we'll chat. But they're very smart, and they care. That's the other thing. They care so much about how they're going to look playing these characters too, because this is a big deal for them.
Yeah.
To play roles like this is a big deal. And, the industry's watching too.
Yeah.
So how they come across and the work that they do is important, not only from a personal point of view, but from a professional point of view. So I had a young age to feel that kind of, I'm not gonna say pressure, but it kind of like is, right? Like it is that that motivation to really, really perform and do well.
Yeah.
Is there, right?
On a so many different platform too.
Yeah. And so, it gets work. Sometimes you can lose the forest for the trees. And, the reminder is you cannot control any of that other stuff. All you can control is how you prep and be ready for it. Like you work on them. They rehearse scenes. They work with the acting coaches. They go in and just be ready. And they have been fantastic at prep. You know, I'm so proud of all of them. Gawain Dio, Ian, Gordon, Dallas, Lizzie, Momo, Mia, like everybody's been like friggin' amazing. So
I'm very excited for the next season.
Yeah.
It's
when
yeah.
it comes out in 2039.
When you were like, oh, sometimes when you were saying how sometimes when I'm saying something, like they'll come and listen, and of course Simpson's brain is like, hey everybody, there's an old man talking, and it's
Yeah,
Grandpa
right?
Simpson at the lemon tree versus Shelbyville. Speaking of which, I'm gonna open the next thing.
Yeah.
Carl, dude. So sort of people in the chat, if you collected SH figure arts and they make effect pieces as some of their accessories, you know, I've been 3D printing a lot, and I found these files. I think it was Static Thunder who posted about it, that someone modeled some of these effect wind swooshy pieces that you can print on the Bamboo Lab app. So these are interesting. Very interesting that they're available now if you need some quick ones to go with your figures. All right, Carl, I've so far I've got the main Simpsons family, Barney,
Okay.
this Carl, the angry Homer where he's covered in paint.
Oh, I like that one. He looks like the Hulk.
Yeah, he comes with a little kiddie pool,
Yeah.
and I still have Radioactive Man to open.
Oh,
Man, I love
that's
Radioactive
great.
Man.
I Super 7 had a bunch of the Rainier Wolfcastle, the McBain figures, like the little 3.75 inch.
Oh
things.
yes,
Yeah.
the
So,
reaction ones. I love
got
that
a
wave.
bunch of those.
Because like there's there's the card from Scoey's. You get Scoey as one of the characters and his retirement. Remember, like it was the
Yeah,
boat,
and there
I
are
think?
bullet holes in the card.
Yeah, Scoey. The secret of the McBain continuous story is one of my favorite things of Simpsons continuity. I think those were the Conan years too.
Yeah. Hold on, I got to step away for just a second.
Sure thing. I will run this show. Shelf Presents. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Says, great seeing you, Paul. Thank you for sharing your geek. I'll read that again when he's back because I don't know where he went to. But thank you, Shelf Presents. And everyone, thank you for your super chats and your channel memberships. Keeps the channel going. Gets opportunities for the channel to go to things like San Diego Comic-Con, and I've still got videos coming out for Comic-Con. I just made available for everybody the Bandai Tamashii Nations tour from Comic-Con. So go check those out. Granny Seiko, this review is up for channel members right now and on Patreon. Patreon, look at the tiny cigarette she comes with. That's why you get 3, because you can lose that very easily. But watch the video for this one. This was an interesting pickup. I'm not sure if I want to give it away right now. You know what? I'm going to make it available to channel members this moment. All right, here's Carl. I hope there's a Lenny coming soon.
There has to be.
Oh, there you go.
I'm back, sorry.
Paul, Shelf Present says, great seeing you. Paul, thank you for sharing your geekdom.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for listening.
Hey, everybody, an old man is talking. Just great. Here you go. He comes with a lunch pail. Does this do anything? No. All right. Oh, Barney came with a lunch pail, too. Is it the same? Same,
Looks the
different
same.
color.
I love that Barney he's got a sandwich instead of a drink.
Yeah.
You think he'd have a beer?
I think I opened this last week with Pixel Dan, and he mentioned, like, you know, it's a kid's, it might be a kid's toy, but it's definitely in the kids aisle at the store, and like, you know, maybe the beer accessory might not have passed.
He's not
He's
smoking
sort of-
crack. It's a beer. Come on. Ooh, we
Is
better
that
protect
where
the
you draw the
children.
line? Is that
Heaven
the line?
forbid. Heaven forbid the children see an adult drinking a beer.
Won't somebody think of the children, Paul?
Good Lord.
So crack is the line.
Yeah.
Oh, that's double. Yeah. Dude, speaking of illicit drugs, did you see the package that AliExpress dropped off on
the
my
one that you-
doorstep?
It looked like a pound of cocaine.
Yeah, you know, like on the news when the police, like, and today the Toronto Police Department seized over 14 kilos and 17 firearms from local gangs,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, good, and one of them is on my doorstep.
That's on. Yeah, that's on the vendor. That's not on AliExpress. That's on the vendor who sells on AliExpress.
Fair, but I
Right?
mean,
So-
yeah, dude, they don't really care. The other stuff I got was just a figure and then a thin layer of that's this one, thin layer of foam, the plastic bag, and then the tape,
Wow.
as if the tape has any sort of protection added to the parcel. But
At
this
least
was
it's
fun.
a plastic bag and not tissue paper, because that's what it kind of looks like.
no,
they
it's
have
it's like one of those
Yeah,
plain plasticky
envelope.
mailers, which is great.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I ordered a bunch of movies through Amazon. They had a sale, Amazon US, and
Very nice.
they sent them in those plastic bubble mailers. And
Right.
4 of them were crushed, completely crushed. And so you open it up and go, oh, that's not good. And you hear rattling around in it. And like, so, you know, they put them in there and obviously they just dump boxes on top and they are crushed.
Yeah.
And so it's easier now. I just bought replacement Amory cases for it because it's easier to just replace those, like the plastic cases, than do a return. Yeah, it's dumb.
All right,
Dumb.
we're gonna
Tell
get to
my
yours
tells
real
me.
quick. I want to show
Yeah.
you this. There we go. This is what I opened so far.
Wow.
Dude, you're right. The helmet fits on this so perfectly.
Right? He looks great with the helmet on. too.
Yeah.
I'm really quite pleased about that. And shout out to Emily, the designer on it. She crushed it. Careful. Ow, my nose.
Pulled all your nose hairs out.
Yeah.
Dude, like look at the little head tilt. It's got attitude, man.
Right?
I like it.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Congrats, man. I'm so happy for
Thank
this to have this and for you, man.
Thank you. So this was sent to me by Jazz Wares. This is the SDCC exclusive from Micro Galaxy Squadron. I don't know if you can tell, but there is some embossed.
Oh.
It's there you go. Maybe you can you see it? There's a TIE fighter there,
Yep.
right? Embossed, super nice. And this is just a slip cover. So here's the advanced, like Vader's advanced TIE fighter. There, you can see that it is see-through, very much like the hangar bay, right?
Very nice. Do you have
where's
a
it?
light? Where does it open?
Yes. Well, hold on. So this is
Okay, sorry.
this is just a slipcase. So let's peel this off. Ugh, 3D.
Real quick, shout outs in the chat. Micro Galaxy Squadcast, just in time for this unboxing. Brick Something is here, another huge Star Wars fan. Jason, of course, thank you for being here. And President Loki, welcome back.
Nice. So you've got the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive 2025 branding on it. And here it is.
Did you see Jazzwares has a Avatar line?
Yes, but it's the animated series,
Animated. Where is
animated.
the Netflix toys, man?
right? I don't know, man. Netflix.
Who do you have to shout at?
I don't know. I don't know. But like, yeah, it's all the animated stuff. They are so Paramount or Nickelodeon. The animated movie should be coming out this year, I think,
Oh, okay.
or beginning of next year. So it is, I think it picks up from after book 3. It's a movie. There's a number of different movies that are going to be coming out. So they're doing that. And in fact, right now in town, I think a lot. I know Greg Baldwin is currently in Toronto.
Yes.
Toronto tonight. See, you caught me. I just said it.
Did you do that for me?
I just did Toronto. But Toronto, so he's here for Fan Expo, and yeah, we're gonna get together tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the Iros. You got to.
The Iros.
So, here we go. We got
2 Iros, 1 cup of tea.
this, and the lovely thing is there's a little switch back here. What does this little switch do? Well, let's see. Let's see.
It says, "I'm Krusty the Crown." Damn it, I said crown again.
Oh man,
Ruined the delivery.
You
Cool.
so it lights up. Got the hangar bay. So this is another one. So they've done this a number of years now with their exclusives, where the case is so good.
Yeah.
You want to keep the case, and you want to display it in the case.
Remember that arcade?
Right? The arcade one from last year. It's a prime example again.
It's gorgeous.
I mean, they had the ships that were painted in the vector style with all the black, with the outlines in neon colors.
Yeah, man.
And that one lit up, and it looked like one of the old arcade cabinets.
Right.
There's no way I'm opening that up.
Dude, they do not skimp on their
No.
convention exclusives, because I remember that. I remember the
Hologram ones.
The hologram ones, yeah, but for the total anime line, they had Attack on Titan, and for one 6-inch figure, the box was maybe 2 feet by 2 feet, like a cube, because
Wow.
he was on a rooftop, and the whole rooftop was a cardboard diorama with a Titan in the background, and all the stuff for a 6-inch figure. So like,
Yeah.
Jazzwares is doing something fantastic with their lines.
Yeah. This is I'm not going to open this up.
Okay, that's the show.
Oh, actually, maybe I
We'll
should.
be right back.
I'm gonna open this.
No, don't do it.
I just put it back in afterwards.
We should do some ad. I need to do some ad reads later. So then, when you're like, I'm not gonna open it, and then we could just cut to a break, a commercial.
I'm opening it.
You removed it from its original packaging.
That's right. I'm ruining the resale value.
Dude. When comic shop guy has Xena on in the comic book bag
as a
on the
collector?
wall, she's
Yeah.
like, "For you will remain in near mint condition." Dude, that's so
creepy.
funny. It's so like specifically nerdy that it
Yeah.
fits in our world, and it's just like such a great line.
Yeah.
It's freaking nerds. I love it. I love it. Oh, Static Thunder showed up in the chat after I mentioned that he showed me these 3D prints. But yeah, I started a 3D printing account on Instagram that, I've just been printing a lot of stuff. A lot of cool stuff, some functional stuff, some toy stuff, and it felt like some people were like, "Yeah, we want to see what's going on there." So if you have a chance, if you want to check it out, TA 3D Prints, toying around 3D prints on Instagram. I'll be posting a lot more. I started this account like a few years ago, but I'm just adding more to it now.
So I have
Nice.
removed it, and they've got the LED lights. I mean, you can tell from this, it's not meant to be taken out of the box. This is going to be covered up, but I wanted to.
I've made a huge mistake.
No, but look at this. The folds in the cardboard.
Nice.
They actually, and it's something I noticed after like peering through the plastic. It's great because they recreate. It's like the bulkheads of the interior of the hangar bays that you'll see in the Death Star. They have these runners here, and I thought that's such a great touch. So easy. Yeah. It's 3-dimensional. It's not just in a box with these things. It's not just some lights.
It's not just like
have these folds in it. And I think that's what I love about Jazzwares. It's just that little bit of extra detail they don't need to do, but they put in anyways.
Exactly.
Right?
Like it could have been like they've already got all the details on there, and they easily could have just printed it on one flat piece of cardboard, right? And called it a day, but this gives it more depth when you're looking into it,
Yeah.
and to fold it and machine it, put it together. Like that's the
the other
extra.
thing I think a lot of collectors will appreciate is this. The fact that you have access to a battery port,
On the
very easy
outside?
access. So when the batteries die out, you can put new batteries in. One of the biggest gripes about the arcade unit from last year was that you couldn't replace the battery easily.
Right.
And I think a lot of people were freaked out. And I actually did open up mine because the lights were really dim. And I thought, well, you know what? Screw it. How bad could it be? So I opened it up, and it was kind of scary, but I was able to locate where it was and change the battery. So now I've done it. And the cool thing is, when you take the chance to do that, you tell other collectors and other nerds, like, this is how I did it. Don't be afraid. This part might be a little bit sticky, but you're not going to break anything. You just use a little bit of more force. You open it up, and there you go. So that's the other thing. That's what I love about this community is there's always somebody willing to open up their toy that is
For sure.
should
Yeah.
not be opened, but you get amazing intel on it. So
I don't know if many people know this about you. You not just a collector, but are you like a licensed electrician or something, or a woodworker? Because you're always using, you're not only are you building your own stuff, but you use the names that different things are actually named. You don't just describe those little wheelie dealies. You're like, I've got casters on my table, and and I use a 1/4-inch protractor thing.
is that the voice? That's how I sound to you.
This is little Carson. I'm auditioning again.
Actually,
Yeah. So
easily. Why are you making him sound Chinese?
no, that would be. You steal that joke from Tommy? Yeah, but like, did you just learn this stuff on your own, or
No,
you
I mean,
worked
you
in
call-
this kind of?
I don't know. It's just that's what it's called, so that's what I call it. It's like
But
saying
you
your
know
name is Kevin,
stuff.
so I'll
You
call
know
you
stuff.
Kevin.
Sometimes you call me that, but
Other times I call you dumbass.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I guess I do. I mean, I used to do tech work in university with acting. There was a technical requirement, which I think is great. I think all actors should have to do some stage work, like some technical stuff, and I think all technicians should have to do some acting. I think, especially in theater, if you're going to be working together, you should see what it's like on the other side.
Ooh, okay.
You learn empathy, and it helps you with your job, because then you realize sometimes it's not easy to find your light on stage if you have lines blocking everything else to remember. And sometimes, and as an actor, you realize how integral the technical requirements of like lighting somebody properly, getting the costumes ready, painting a stage, doing all the thankless work, how important that is, right? And so I guess some of that rubbed off, where it's just like when I'm building stuff, just because if I have to track it down and buy it somewhere, like at a hardware store, it's good to know the actual name of it instead of this little doodaddy thingy that has a little squiggly part at the end.
Right.
It's just it's better if you can call something what it's called.
Yeah, that would be me, and you would be the home hardware guy who knows exactly, or like, you idiot, what are you describing? I can't help you.
I'd be the
deal.
No speak English. No, too soon.
No,
Too
we're
soon?
an hour and a half in. There's no too soon. No too soon. There you go. Micro Galaxy Squadcast says their art and packaging team is next level.
They are
for MGS for a lot of their stuff. Dom says, but can Paul solder?
Yeah, solder.
So I can solder.
Isn't that what DK said? How's it?
I don't think he. I
Soldering?
think this one he does call it soldering.
Yes.
He's never actually done it because the chat
Oh,
group
that's right.
crowdfunded
Fancy.
a soldering kit for him.
That's right.
And 2 years later, all of his metal pieces are still disconnected in his house. Nothing works. All circuits disconnected.
I can solder. I can desolder. I can clean stuff up.
What's desolder?
It's
How
like
does that
when you
work?
remove the soldering.
What's the science behind that?
It's
Is it
just
melting
it's
it?
exactly the same as soldering, except you're just using heat to
Right.
melt the solder, and then a little vacuum pump to suck it away,
Okay.
and that's how you can
Gotcha.
detach points and stuff like that.
Carrie
You're-
Fancy says
there you
it
go,
comes
Carrie.
from years and
That's
years.
seriously. You may laugh, but it's true.
That's an
Years and years.
overrated skill. Alicia says, hypothesis, that's the difference between Gen X and millennials. The boomer forced Gen... Okay, there's a lot of terms here that I have to keep track. It's like following a Game of Thrones history. This is a lot. The boomers forced Gen Xers to learn how to do stuff, whereas no one taught millennials anything, so everything seems mysterious to us. I would... what am I think I'm a millennial.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Which one is Gen X?
That's me,
Afterwards?
baby.
Okay.
No, Gen X is before millennials. Boomers are the from the 50s and 60s,
Right.
right? Gen X is from like the 70s to 70s, 80s, and then millennials are like 90s onwards.
So I feel like millennials were in that age, like all the new technology was coming out, so we knew all the old times, and then we're
I'm
bridging,
not
bridging
quite.
that gap.
Not quite.
More
Some.
stuff. Some, but we
Gen
also
X
had
was
to.
more that sweet spot between, between rotary like actual physical tape and stuff like that, and the
Tape is-
transition into like audio tape, video tape.
Oh, I thought you meant like Scotch tape.
See, spoken like a true millennial.
What do you mean, like getting the pencil and wheeling in the cassette tape?
Yeah, no, not only that, but it's like we went from zero internet
Right.
to the internet starting, right? And having to
too.
transition between that and cable TV to from videotape to DVDs, right?
Well,
From
you've
audio
had
tapes to
everything
CD.
in between. HD discs. What's the one that failed? Is it HD?
Laserdisc, mini disc. That's the Sony mini discs failed,
Yeah.
right?
And then there was like what's the competitor to DVD or Blu-ray before Blu-ray finally won out?
Oh, there's HD DVD.
Yeah.
So it was like
There's
Beta
that.
versus VHS,
VHS.
and
yeah.
it was the HD DVD and Blu-ray.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't have internet until internet came out, and I think we're kind of bridging I have to help my parents teach with their internet stuff and phones, and sometimes new stuff comes out where I don't know how it works, and now I stare at my phone sometimes and I'm like, oh my god, have I become a boom? Like, am I a dad mode now, a boomer, where I need to ask my kids, how do you use this?
But that's the thing. It's so funny because boomer becomes ubiquitous, or now it becomes synonymous with just being old and out of touch,
Yeah.
right? But that gets confusing because boomers is an actual that's a generation of
Right.
people from the 50s and 60s. So that's why you can kind of take umbrage to the fact that, like, if you're not a boomer, and that's the thing, Gen X is the in-betweener, the forgotten generation type thing, because they were always sort of left to their own devices, right? So
Oh, Dom says,
God,
remember
yeah.
having to text on flip phones? Dude, I remember I used to text full conversations with using T9 on my Nokia in class with the phone in my pocket. Flawless typing. Now,
wow.
on-screen keyboard, I type like Daniel. Like, are you okay, pal? Why is your message like this?
He's having an aneurysm, or he's falling downstairs as he's
He's landing on his phone
Yeah.
on every step. Okay, I'm interested to see what this is all about. This is Fan Drop.
Yeah.
They have Marvel, they have Star Wars. Each property, I guess, has 4 sets. So they sent over the iconic, Vader and Luke scene on Cloud City. But they also have Darth Maul versus Ahsoka. One of my favorite scenes, Obi-Wan versus Anakin, and then there's a Mando and Grogu. Each set comes with the little tableau. Is that the right word? Tableau? Yeah. Let's say it is. This is called a scene marker. There's a movie poster there, and then there is the artifact, where I can get one of 3 Luke Skywalker's lightsabers. Let's see what this is all about. Cut away. This is not working. Do I have the other set? You like Christopher Nolan Batman, right, Paul?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you the Batman I got last week.
Okay, cool.
Okay. This feels a little premium.
Oh, thick.
Thick. With 3 C's. This is plastic.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice. That you can take the plastic off and just display it like that. It's like a little mini display shelf.
Pre-displayed. That's cool. Oh! So this doesn't come out. I don't think this scene marker comes out. That's
So
interesting.
it's meant to be displayed like that.
Oh, so it's like it's like 3 panels of a comic book in one scene because this
And then you
holder
put
for
the
the
saber
artifact
there.
is built in there. Yeah.
That's perfect.
This is cool. All right, what did I get? There is you 5% chance of getting, I think this is a shiny Luke saber, 15% chance of getting the force spirit of the lightsaber, and 80% of the regular one. Wizard O'Toy says, nice, looks thick. Oh, I think this is a regular. Cool. And this just places in. Hey, I like when things have a place to go and they fit. That's a cool display piece.
Nice. That looks great. And what's cool is I bet if you have you can just stack them. All the different scenes.
All the 4 scenes across a shelf.
Yeah.
2x2. That's fan drop. Thank you, fan drop. There you go. It is. It's cool. It's the cool art style too of the characters.
Wait, does Luke have his hand cut off already?
Yes.
Nice.
They
should have his hand holding a lightsaber like suspended
in the bottom here. Like if
falling, yeah.
In the box, I could like if I heard rattling and it was just a hand down here.
That would have been
swimming
awesome.
around.
That's it. That would have been it.
Man, did you read those books where they cloned him from that hand?
Yeah,
like they found it.
Yeah. That's the
Luke,
heir to the Empire.
Luke. Yeah, 2 U's and Luke. This is cool. It's perfect. It's it's display ready.
That's it.
I dig it. All right. Are we on to sabers now?
Yeah, sure.
What is a saber?
Lightsaber. So again, my friends from Corban Sabers sent me this care package, which is great. They have started selling these 0.45 scale versions of all the different lightsabers they have on their website. Again, that's Corbanth.com. They have their mini sabers, which is a lot of fun. They've got a whole gamut of it. I'm just going to show. They sent me some packages. They all come with really cool display stands as well. And
you need a
they also
display
sent me,
stand.
like these beautiful metal. What are they called?
Name
Plaques. Plates.
Yeah.
Plates. Plaques. Whatever.
Platas.
So we will. High quality, so you can see the different Maul, Windu,
Whoa! Hold on.
Anakin.
Did they send you all those characters?
Well, they sent me all these plates. Guess to survive Star. So the cool thing is, they've got little blank areas on there that if you go into a con, you can get, for example, Ray Park to sign it. Right?
Smart.
And on the back, you've got the branding for Corban Sabers, which is great.
That one might be harder.
So let's open up. Show you.
Tommy says I was looking for these online, but sold out everywhere.
Wow. Well, Corbanth.com. They're on sale. They're about $100 right now. $100 US. And again, I'm going to have Randy Johnson from Corbanth on my stream on Sundays. So there you go. This is a Darth Vader episode 6 lightsaber. This is from.
I'm not envious.
And this is metal, so it's high quality, really really accurate. Like it's even got the D-ring with the belt holder on it. This is rubber. This is the actual. This is literally, this is a scaled down version
Right.
of Darth Vader's lightsaber from Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Hold on a second. I actually have it on display up back here. Let me grab it.
It's like the TVC to the Black series of sabers.
So I happen to have, because I collect these. This is the full scale version of it, and this is the 0.45.
Wow, that's cool.
This is really great. The accuracy involved, like they're it's perfect. Here, I feel like zoom in a little bit, just
There you go.
just to get a sense of. It's exactly the same, except smaller, even the screws, right? Like, that's crazy. How awesome that is.
Now you can collect more lightsabers. Again, that's why I'm switching to TVC.
Right.
Is that the mounting? Is there a mounting? Is that the mounting rod for the filming blade? Says Brent W.
No, this is a blade plug. So basically, you can have, not for the small ones, but for the larger ones, you can actually put in a NeoPixel saber,
Right.
of a certain, like, so you can have it installed. And this is so when you have it on display, you don't want to see the chassis underneath with the LED lights. So it's a blade plug, and you put that in, and it just fits in there. And it should be, can just remove it. For this one, I think I need an Allen key to just loosen it up and then pop out the blade plug. Oh, no. Like that. So that's a blade plug. And then you can see in there.
The electrical.
Yeah. So those are the contact points down there for a pixel, NeoPixel blade. So you attach that and you secure it, and then you're ready to rock and roll. So this has,
Sweet.
yeah.
I hope they send you everything to go with every one of those nameplates.
Well, they loan me these.
Oh, okay.
So I can show them off and stuff. But so this one, for example. Oh shit.
Dude, have you watched Happy Gilmore 2?
No, not yet.
Oh, man. It's good. Like, if Happy Gilmore is something that I've watched over and over, for how many years. Right, so definitely it's kind of stuck in my head. So 2 is an okay sequel, but there's a bit he does where a lot of things are a flask for him. So when you started unscrewing the bottom of that mini lightsaber, I'm like, oh, you can get a drink from here.
I see. So the inside, so the exterior shell is called a hilt, right?
Yep.
For the sabers. And with the replica sabers I have, that you can get, this is called the actual innards, the guts that make the saber work with lights and sound. It's called the chassis. And they have different levels. And they've really, really improved the look of the chassis, and it's funny too, because 99% of the time you're not going to see the inside of a lightsaber.
Yeah.
But they've really zhuzhed up how far they've gotten in terms of making. So like there's branding on here, Corbat sabers. This is a 3D printed chassis. This is the control chip. The Profi board, that's the sound board that they have, the sound and light board.
You know the names for all these things. That's just a CPU, and those are cables, and that's a handle. Those are
because there's
things...
different types of control boards, right? So Profi, there's Golden Harvest, there's what's the other one? I can't remember. Anyways, I use Profi, so that's the one I know. So like this is the most versatile one in my mind. The Golden Harvest is good because it almost has as many features, but it's less expensive, which is great. But if you're going to spend that much money on a lightsaber, get the, you might as well spend that little bit extra to get
Right.
the one with the most sort of features on it. And so they've added these in too, which is great because they don't need to put this in, but this is like the crystal. So the crystal display. So here's the battery.
Oh, nice.
Right. And so the speakers down here, and then you have oh shit. There you go.
And this is a sampling of Funboxing Sundays where
That's what I
toy
do.
parts fall. I hear stuff. Ooh.
Well, that's unfortunate. Right. Okay.
I
So
hear
let's see
Darth
if this
Vader.
works now. So now you can see, and it also does clash effect. So that's what happens when you have the NeoPixel blade attached to this. It runs up the. So when it's motion controlled. You
look like a wizard.
So it's got all these different effects on it as well, right? And it's also motion activated and controlled. So it's really cool. That crystal does light up. So you can display this outside the chassis, and they have different ones too. For example, I have, oh my God, what is it called? It's an all metal, beautiful chassis, and it is called the Master Chassis collection. And basically, it is like, do I have one? I should have got one. You'll tune in on my channel on Sunday, and I'll have all this shit ready. I swear to God. But it's beautiful because it's like this, except done up to the extreme, where it's all metal construction, usually gold plated or black gold. There's spinning crystals in it, moving parts, and it's almost a shame to have them inside of a lightsaber. But it's a wonderful sort of example of like taking that extra step in terms of making lightsabers seem even more real. Is the fact that if you can open it up and see the kyber crystal inside and all the mechanics, it just lends to that idea of realism that we all love about Star Wars. So
that's cool. Like you said, if you're gonna spend extra money on getting a good lightsaber, like those are details that'd be like, oh man, like you hold it, you're holding one in your hand.
Yeah,
adding some realism to it.
So just trying to put this back in. There we go. And then
this is Paul Sun-Hyung Lee auditioning for Luke Skywalker, putting back together the lightsaber.
Right.
Is that the deleted scene in before Return of, like the beginning of Return of the Jedi?
He's in the cave.
Yeah.
And some people are theorizing that that's Obi-Wan's cave.
Obi-Wan's cave and Qui-Gon's kyber crystal.
Yes.
Right. Because that would have been Obi-Wan picked it up, took it in hiding, and then like it got, I think in the comics, Luke ends up in Obi-Wan's hut. He goes back to it and finds his journal.
That's right.
And stuff, and maybe he found that kyber crystal from Qui-Gon's lightsaber, which is why his lightsaber's blade is green in Jedi. I love that. Retconning, just making it work, patching in those gaps in the story, like much of what Clone Wars did.
Yeah.
The cartoon.
Whereas it's very funny, the real reason that they changed his lightsaber green was because the blue screen, like it was easier to get it to stand out more and to do the special effects with it than a blue lightsaber in the blue sky.
Oh, that's great.
Right? So this is a Darth Maul version, which is great.
Oh, a mini Maul saber?
0.45 scale Darth Maul. Whoa. That's cool.
That's a beauty.
This is great. And it's all metal. That's the thing. It's all metal. It's highly detailed. Like, that's gorgeous.
Wasn't there a toy line years ago where they were like mini lightsaber replicas too?
They had the titanium series, the Black Series titanium, where they had the helmets and some of the lightsabers that were scaled down. I think it was
even
Black
years
Series. It was a
before that
Master
too.
Replica.
I think Master Replica years before Black Series did
Yeah.
little lightsaber. I think they were smaller than this though.
Yeah.
It looks like a fancy flute,
Right?
says Jay Sitter.
One time in band camp.
No. You're the Pied Piper.
Oh, you could crank somebody with this. This would hurt. This is metal, all metal. See, and again, they're in scale. Now it does not separate. No, it's one piece, so you can't get the two. Can you imagine?
I love that you made the statement first and then gave it a twist and said, "Nope." Confirmed.
Well, I could just see that there was no gap. Wait a minute. No.
He had me again.
No.
Third time.
Can't.
Actually,
Can't do
chocolate
it.
inside.
I can't do it. So there's that. They have all kinds of. See what's over here. Ooh, two piece. Oh yeah, you like this one. Luke Skywalker's lightsaber from Return of the Jedi.
There
Again,
you go.
highly detailed. They've got in there. Right,
I wish
the
you
control
had
panel.
like a small child. Then that way I could see, for scale, what it would look like for a small
Yes.
child to hold this lightsaber. Would it be like, would it look like a grown up?
No. Yeah,
No?
baby maybe.
Yeah, like okay.
If you put, but yeah, you're not going to want to give this to a baby. These are metal. It'll end up in their mouths or in their eye.
It's the first mistake that the Jedi made,
Right.
training babies with lightsabers.
Can't trust babies.
Man. Wizard O'Toy says, this is the perfect scale for me. Time to start collecting lightsabers.
Yeah.
Well, Paul,
I mean,
where can people get these?
these are, go to corbanth.com and you head over to the mini sabers. Yeah. You go up to there and yeah, they're the mini sabers. They've got a whole, there you go. And a bunch of them are on sale right now. They're usually
sale.
140. They're now at like $100. So they've knocked 40% off, $40 off, 40%. Oh my God.
They've knocked 0.45 off.
Yeah.
Ironic.
But these are great. Look, I mean, it's like, how good Hot Toys is at scaling stuff down. This is on par with that. Like even the coloring, right? The black between these ridges here.
Nice.
The little detail with the light, the red and the green
Oh, nice.
lights. These are high quality replicas. We got another one that had to the fold. Aha! Qui-Gon Jinn's lightsaber from episode 1.
Qui-Gon Jinn would never join is that what he says? Would never join the likes of you.
Yes.
But I got from Heroes and Villains. I got the set of silk pajamas. They're the Count Dooku pajama set. And my wife was like, I want silk pajamas. So she wears them around the house sometimes. And every time she puts them on and walks into the kitchen, I go, Qui-Gon Jinn would never join the likes of you. And she's like, why do you keep saying that to me every time I wear these? It's just so much fun. It's so much fun to say.
Yeah.
Man.
And then another one here.
We discussed this, but Ewan McGregor's in town for Fan Expo. And
Well, here you go. Ewan McGregor's in town. Get an Obi-Wan lightsaber.
So
Right?
good.
get the little plate, pay the $400.
Yeah,
Get
it's
his
300 or
autograph?
400. It's a lot of money.
Yeah. But then you would have a signed, well, it wouldn't be Darth Maul.
A signed
It would
Darth
be,
Maul
it
plate.
would be an
Like,
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
yes.
Kenobi!
Jay Sinner with the hello there emojis in the chat. Thank you. Perfect timing.
There you go.
You're like Gambit.
Get the Obi-Wan Kenobi. And so you'd have the stand.
Where's the instructions, Paul?
There were no instructions. But I think I got it figured out. You know, I got to switch cameras because I can't lie this down.
Yeah, don't tilt it sideways.
Yeah. And then you could have well.
Where does it go? You do need instructions. Very nice. Yeah.
So you know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
I would want to get a photo because it's like, you know, people charge more for like a memorabilia autograph.
Yeah.
So I'd like get a photo and then put a TVC in front of it as part of my TVC collection.
Right.
Very cool, man. And you're unboxing, are you opening more on, oh, you're going to have
This is
someone
just
from-
one of the boxes he sent me. There's another box right there with a bunch of other mini lightsabers that are here. So this is but a small sample size of what they have. He also sent me a full-sized version of the Emperor's lightsaber and the Anakin Youngling Slayer. So it's the Anakin, that's what they call it, baby. From episode 3, when he goes in and he's like, Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What should we do? And so that version of the lightsaber, which becomes Luke Skywalker's lightsaber.
By the way, that is a war crime. Where are the people yelling at Hayden Christensen for Anakin doing that?
Right?
There's a callback.
There you go.
To this episode.
So yeah. Again, I'm gonna have Randy Johnson, who's the owner and founder of Corbant Sabers, on my live stream this Sunday, August the 24th, 8 p.m. Eastern on Bitter Asian Dude Inc. Yeah, check it out. And we'll be talking about his company and the quality of the lightsabers and what you get. And these are premium, screen accurate prop replicas. And if you're into lightsabers, man, this is a great place to go. So, and they've got a lot of great vendors under the umbrella of Corbanth. So yeah, check it out.
Sweet.
Like my friends over at Shadow Foil Props and other vendors like 89 Sabers, and you know, it's there's a lot of moving parts. So
I love it. You're going to be opening the other box, like you said, on your channel Sunday nights. That's Bitter Asian Dude Inc. I have it linked in the YouTube video description. You can just click on it. It'll take you to Paul's channel. Don't forget to subscribe over there. Yeah, I'm glad you're back home in your downtime to do more unboxings on your channel.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much.
It's great. It is great. We have Peak Obi-Wan joining us right now. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Jay Sinner says K-pop Padawan Slayer. Oh my God. Very good.
Yes. The
Very,
crossover
very
we
good.
all are looking for.
Yeah, if they had lightsaber. I mean, they pull those weapons out of thin air with their energy.
Yeah, man.
Dude, I saw a comment today. Someone said like in 2012, Psy sealed, or like we had world peace because Psy sealed the Han Moon with Gangnam Style.
Right.
Like, oh, that's perfect. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense. Sebastian, what's up, man? Okay, for people who followed the last episode of The Enablers and my camera adventure, the camera that I intended to use for baseball, I have it in hand, and this is what it looks like. I was able to use it a little bit today, and it doesn't work on a. It's hard to see on a black hat, but it can go this way from the bottom, or from the top, and tilt and pan, and it's pretty lightweight, and it has a little housing that you can put the camera in. There's a screen on the back, and you can view everything from here. So I don't have to wear that giant rig on my head, and then that gives me neck pains, and I need a neck brace. This is it. Softball next week. I'm ready. That's the update, friends. Do you want to open anything else tonight, Paulie?
My rig is just frozen up, so I'm frozen here. I don't know if you can still see me or if it's still
You're
broadcasting.
still moving. Should we just wrap it up then?
I can open something else up, but I have to jump out. Like I have to log off. I got to reboot my computer. Basically, I don't know.
Oh no, let's save it for your Sunday show.
Okay.
Pretend you'll be acting then as you say goodbye, because you can't see yourself.
Cannot see
Please.
myself. It's
Thank you for
frozen.
hanging out tonight, man.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
I'm glad we got to open some stuff. Bitter Asian Dude Inc. on YouTube Sunday nights, and go subscribe. Angry Appa on Instagram. What else have you got going on, my friend?
What else do I have going on? Gonna be heading back to Vancouver in a little bit to finish shooting season 3 of Avatar. And in the meantime, I've had a lot of time at home, which has been awesome. A little bit of a break, which is much needed. And I'm also going to be continuing my work on Murdoch Mysteries to the end of the year. And just sort of doing the family thing and hanging around. This weekend at Fan Expo, I have a number of friends who are in town, so we're going to be entertaining a few of them, which is great. I, however, will not be attending Fan Expo. And in the meantime, and in between time, just going to be plugging along, doing the YouTube videos, and just unboxing some really geeky, fun collectibles for all y'all.
Living the dream, man. Living the dream. Look at that setup. The Modu cases are gorgeous, dude.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here tonight, my friend.
Oh man, thanks so much for inviting me. It's always so much fun to be on your channel. It's an honor, really.
Stop.
No, it
Stop.
is. It's like what I love is you've grown your channel so much too. Like from the first time that I guessed it on your channel, like how long ago was that now? Like 4 years ago?
4 years, yeah, probably.
Right? And just it's amazing. I mean, I'm always really impressed by the content that you put out there, the hustle that you show. You're very diligent. You got your fingers on the pulse of what's going on. You built a great community around you.
Yes.
Yeah, man, you're living the dream, and I'm envious at your ability to just sort of to keep bringing such quality content out there, and you're making a name for yourself, which is wonderful to see. So couldn't happen to a harder working or a nicer guy.
Appreciate you. Thank you. But yeah, on that note, if you're a channel member, there's a new video that I just put up, so you can go watch that first. It's the unboxing and review of my SHF Don to Don figure. And then, of course, I have an interview with Chris from Four Horsemen Toys. He's here in Toronto for Fan Expo. And he's at the E-Collectibles booth. So everyone can go watch that now. It's on the channel right now. Before you leave, hit the thumbs up on this video. It lets YouTube know that you enjoyed today's stream, and somebody out there might as well. And thank you for being in the chat, showing some love to Paul being here. Everyone have yourselves a great night and keep toying around. Paulie, thank you.
Thank you.
Peace. I need a theme song. Was there a theme song for Kim's? I forget. Or was it just a series of...
There was like an end theme song. But I for the love of me, I don't know, because it was all original music.
True.
Right? So
I'll have it for next time.
yeah.